I said, can you get the herd? Everybody see them. Everybody see them too. They ain't coming for the herb. I see. And when I look, Prophet say, Field Marshal, give me my gun. I said, Ras Field, right. When I look, all I see two officers running. The Prophet come in the gate. I tell them, you know, they have no time to play, man. They oppressing me, man. They oppressing y'all people, man. I'll pay the cost, but that's the, recognize they oppressing me. I ain't do them no harm. You know what I mean? Prophet come in the gates. Come in. I didn't go nowhere. We sell the herb, everything going yet. I was looking for them to come forward through the scene. That is it. They ain't come through. But later date they come through. Through job. But the officer them come through, they ride through. Slow. Prophet in front of you have a big giant remote. So the brother said to the prophet, Prophet, we come for you. Prophet say, I have a proposition for you. He said, give me a fair chance in this. He said, let Archie yoke of the bus, the head man, and put me and him in the ring. He said, if he beat me, y'all can kill me. But if I beat him, y'all leave me alone. And one of the niggas said, well, actually, you could beat him, but I said, man, yes, man, the light prophet. I'll break him right up. So they say, hold my gun. He gave the officer the gun. When I look, them two go on for it. The prophet in them time was learning the iron hand. He didn't know that. So when he rough spotted him, prophet knocked him out. When he fall, he break his hand at the same time. Then they rush prophet and buddy, knock him out, and throw him in the bus again. So what he do? He played like he yoked, and they gave him to the hospital. Then when he go on by the hospital, he had to go on through the back door and come home. That's it. You know, I say the brother had a strong will for Rastafari. In the thought that we selling herb every day, every night, and every moment, we get locked up 100 times. But determination give me an energy to stick with him. Do I see all this locking up? Till one day my day come. My day come when I had no herb, but still herb is in the camp. So Prophet asked me if I could go for this time, retire. That is it, right? Yeah. Give him a chance. You know what I mean? Fight for the revolution. You need a man to give him a hand. You know what I mean? So I say, yeah, man, Prophet, I ain't afraid to fight this revolution. So I go on and take charge of the herb. But I plead not guilty. That is it? Get a lawyer. And when the lawyer reach there, he can say, no, no, this man is guilty. It's a Rastafari. It's a Rastafari judges. Because I pay to say I'm not guilty. And that's the first thing he say when he hit up on the thing I'm there and say unto me, man, Rasta, let's get rid of this man. And come to basic court. You understand what he's saying? So the judge was really intelligent. The judge who was sitting at the seat, then a woman. She said unto me, Mr. Wolf, if someone is misleading you in this case, you come to my desk. I will give you the chance to see your freedom. That was powerful. But when I think what I got to do to get that, because I ain't getting that easy. I ain't got to share with my brother. So when I turn to the east and I turn to the west, I see where one get hold and one get free. So I say, that ain't gonna wait. So I give my brother the benefit of the doubt and say, I ain't getting to office. That is it. Because I see where she trying to catch this Robin would get away. Because she's smart. That is it. And where she's so smart, her officers is dumb. That is it, right? Yeah, all right. They locked me up by Prophet. Now, when they lock me up by Prophet, they so young. They say, where you living? I say, man, I live in West Street. That was that.
Yeah.
You understand? Now they put down West Street, this man live, and put in the where I get bus. That is it. They put where he live.
Yeah, you really left.
Yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
So that very rich in God, she read that. But she ain't let them know. Because she don't want the officers look dirty like that.
Yeah, seriously.
You see?
When your lawyer was pointed out to
Yeah.
you. Mm-hmm.
But he then called me guilty.
He won't wait.
He ain't wait. So what she say? Mr. Wolf, if you having problem, because when she read the statement, she see this. That this man get bust down there and he live in Baintown. Then who's the property, the one who live down there? They won't see. That is it away. But that's when I take the child for profit getting bust in the yard. That is it away. But I couldn't really waste what I say. That's why I stay pay. I still get them $500. That is it away.
Yeah, they find you.
Yeah, they find me. You understand me? And keep the $2,000 I got in my pocket. When I was going for that, Robert said, man, don't worry about that. The Rastafari, I don't need that. They didn't touch that. You understand me? And we moved through. I see. But it's so powerful, brethren. That's why I glorify what we're doing. When the man came me, they caused a confusion. They had one of their friends to pick up Prophet Empress. And when Prophet Empress jumped in the car, he didn't see that, but I see it because I was in the bus. I see? I seen everything, and they laughing. And they saying to me, you see? Wait, Rasta, you let him set you up and you ain't go. Wait, look out on him, boy. You don't see where your woman is? Look, you don't see her jump in the Babylon car, boy. Rasta don't hide that, boy. Y'all is Rasta, boy. Bring that out, boy. Trying to put us in confusion. Now I reach the station. Prophet Terry Brown drop on the ground. He punch dropping off. And my Lord, he bust in that station. I go, whoa, God. He ain't come to nobody else, but I just get locked up with the yard. He come to me. The man them came in the back. He said, Field Marshal, you see my Empress? I say, oh, the rebel. Lord, I see your Empress, but now I know where she is. That's it. So the Bible say, say, man, priest, your Empress just going down there, man. He going out the station. But this that same man who I said yesterday, who tells me to go get a pistol, but these two police were standing by the gates. That I see.
Yeah.
To show you how different the lyrics of the man and the timing of the man, the set. Hey, baby. Huh? Come this way, baby. He's always wanted me to see where the brethren was and where he is. But he tell me today, he been here this morning. He said, Field Marshal, the world looking. Yeah. He always just come here. He said, the world looking at me different than who I is, you know? So I feel him in one sense, and I still looking at another sense of the board, you know? And he still open up for I and I to come there. But I say, the brethren then sit down. I don't know if Daniel was in the seat. I don't know if Dawkins was in the seat at that moment. But he gave opportunity to us to come that way and have ISIS that way. But the brothers was here, disagree. You know? But we had opportunity. And like he said, we still have opportunity. I mean, I ain't no remote. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And only could reveal that. You know what I mean? But I'll pass me being there to him, with him. I see most of the time the government now, and the government house, come to the house of King David. I say Royal House of King David. They used to always, if anything important go through, that's why he's recorded before most all of us. I see the way. So the most of the time the government, and then he don't send the people here. He send the people by Bobo. That's most of the time, yeah. Like when they come from people from government who want to see I and I, they just go by prophet, also David. But that's written down. I see, recorded that. I see. So he don't reason with them. He send them by Bobo them. But he said they want reason with Bobo. You know what I mean? And into that. So much years he been through it and he see the outcomes of it. That the same pattern I see here. You know? How he built. When he went there, he come from Sharp. He used to be around Sharp yard, hanging out reading the yard, painting the house and writing signs on the house. They used to call him Boy then. And he went and laid that because he had a insight what's going on. And he gone around there and live in the yard with a Rasta man and his grandmother. The prophet is now today, you see? And when prophet reached there, the brother gave him the full room to live in. So he lived there for a couple of years. Said he might break some money and maybe the boys on coke, you see? So it being a point of view that the boy never been selling land or never put, get nothing for his land, but just was famous. That's it away. So prophet vibrate off the land. And the first thing I do go on there and volunteer and show my skills and build a house on this land, which is the foundation. And I go on there and build his house. Then I build the wall, you see? And then I put this second house. I do all the mason work, but then do the layout. That's why he'd hire some yardie to do the work. But at the same time, when he hired the yardie them to do the work, I was building the house. Because the yardie them was just masons. Good masons, one of the best, but they didn't have the skills of a skilled man in building. But they had little skills, you know what I mean? But they could round, lay block, but not strictly lay block. Straight through, I see? Only so far they could go. So I was a man there at that moment at the camp, had that kind of skills. And I was selling the herb. So when prophet, he get tired of that. He said, Field Marshall, every time someone call you, you're doing something. I said, prophet, this man calling me. He said, I didn't pay this man to build my house. They don't need your help. I said, give thanks. But every day, they still call me. Every day, they still call me. So one day, it been a jam. We were building the steps. And they didn't have the skills to how to open up the steps. And that's when they introduced prophet that allow him to let me do them steps. And I do them steps for them. Open the steps without one. You couldn't open the step with a whole block. You have to build the step with half a block so you can make a curve. If you want to make a deep curve, you got to cut the block in half. So you could turn the half to the curve and still have the block, the wall going up. But if you do that with a whole block, it can be difficult to make that turn. So as you're building up with them half a block, you can take much curves you want, building with half a block. But building with a whole block, you can't take them circle curves. You need to use it with a half a block. So I had that experience there. Purpose steps, right now, that's how I build it step. Because how he steps was how the house, they build the house, ain't leave no space for the step. Down here, wide like this. In the middle, tight like that. You see? So to get that the weight, you got to build on the wall hard. So you got to carry the block that way on the wall hard and carry the block so you got to go up the stairs because they didn't put the house in the structure, a stone house, you see? We work it all out. I was the engineer for this yard and everything, but like we looking at some failures what I do, what we do. I look at the failures, I made him do that there too. Because in them time, I was a carpenter and all us is Rastafari, and as he get the church to build, he went and get ideas and then he get other man to put on the roof, but the roof was costing him 15 grand. A simple a roof, I see. Which an idle man right there could do the skills. Then he let me do the browning up and the finish by the hour. That means I had to pay out my execution as a builder. they carried out as a labor, right, see the way, on the Rastafari community. Right, see the way. The wall what I built there, I charged him $600 as a $4,000 wall, sharing him the energy that I here for, what I like to see move in the Rastafari community. You see? So these are the Egyptian I was looking at when I was there. Building, seeing things manifest, and Prophet had the money to back it. You see? Yeah. He used to hurt. So in a year time when I go in there, we make 100 grand. In 2 years, you had 200 grand. You see? So the motivation and energy was so the force together, and not looking at one higher or one lower, but just a work what we have to do, and it manifests. It manifests right in front of my eyes. That the doubts, what I had, was all put to shame. The way I see that man carry a yard and uplift a yard. But now looking at now the day they say now I saying that I am. Boy, if all that build up just to fall where he is now, it's strange to me, you know? Strange. Something we gotta look into around us. Same thing we have to do now, you know? With the amount of, so we have to look at that 200 grand, why you gonna fall from that?